Hey guys, this is Jeff Stanek with Figured Out Baseball. I wanted to take a chance today to talk about a currently hotly debated topic on Twitter, which is celebrating home runs, strikeouts, bat flips, K-struts, all that stuff. It seems to be a topic that's debated every year on Twitter throughout the entirety of the baseball season. So I just wanted to give my 2 cents, and you're welcome to disagree. You're welcome to give your own thoughts and comment below. I know we're all not going to agree on this topic, but I just wanted to give some general thoughts. I want to specifically kind of address things that come up in 3 separate videos. One was, I believe it was Marcell Ozuna. I think if I'm remembering correctly, their team was down 6-0. He hit a solo homer and he took a selfie partway down to first base. Another was a minor leaguer who hit a home run and flipped his bat about 100 feet straight up in the air. And then the third one was, I believe, a college player who hit a home run, kind of overhand threw his bat back toward his own dugout, was looking toward his own dugout and talking with his teammates and kind of, beating his chest before he kind of left the batter's box. It took a while to get around the bases and then stomped on home plate once he got to home. I just want to talk about a couple things that come up in those videos. First of all, I think celebrating when your team is losing by a good margin, I just don't think respects the game enough. I think that was the problem with that video or with that particular situation. I'm not in the big leagues. I've never played in the big leagues. I've never coached in the big leagues. But the goal in the big leagues is to win, right? Once you get to the major leagues, the goal is to win. I get that coming up through the minor leagues that there are a lot of individual accomplishments and each individual wants to move up. But in the big leagues, the goal is to win. And to me, when you're losing and celebrating, I think that gives the wrong message to young players that the game is about me and my individual accomplishments instead of the team and the team accomplishments. As far as the other 2 bat flips, going to the minor leaguer and the college player, my issue with those bat flips is that I seriously believe that you're putting people in danger by doing that. The bat that gets flipped 100 feet in the air, those bats are heavy and dense, and if they hit someone, someone's going to get hurt. And I'm not even talking about necessarily the players in the field, but maybe there's a player who isn't paying attention, doesn't know you bat flipped. You flip a bat 100 feet in the air, and maybe a pitcher wasn't paying attention, and the bat happens to go out there and hits the pitcher. Like, that could do some damage if it hits somebody in the head or in the right place. Same thing with a fan or a bat boy or a bat girl or a bat dog, which exists in the minor leagues. I just think that that's the dumb part about that, is that you're potentially hurting someone. And the only reason to flip a bat 100 feet in the air is to hope someone's filming it and it goes viral, right? You can't tell me that your emotions were so high that you flipped the bat like that. That's clearly a look at me moment, which personally is not something that I'm for. Maybe you are. And same with the other player, the college player who flipped the bat back toward his home dugout. The home plate umpire's job in that situation, usually, especially at lower levels with only maybe 2 umpires, the home plate umpire's job is to watch that ball and make a call whether it actually goes out of the stadium. Or whether it, if it's a chain link fence and the ball hits in front and bounces over, he's got to make the call whether it's a home run or double. It's the base umpire's job to watch the guy that's going around the bases, make sure he touches the bases. That home plate umpire is walking up the third base line, watching that ball, and the player flips his bat back. Clearly, he wasn't trying to hurt anybody, but I just think that, flipping your bat up in the air or throwing your bat like he did, I think is just dumb because it puts other people potentially in danger. The rest of that celebration, I don't have any problem with. I don't have any problem, and I don't think most coaches have any problem with a guy looking in his own dugout, talking to his own teammates, and getting them fired up, especially for a home run that appeared to be in a big situation. Again, I don't know what the score was or the inning there, but it appeared to be in a big situation, and it appeared that hitter was just very emotional about hitting that home run, was very excited about it. That's a great part of the game. Playing the game with emotion is a wonderful part of baseball, and I don't think anyone is trying to snuff that out. I think the issue is that I think we can all agree that there is a line. There is a line. I think we should all agree that there's a line. And sometimes that line gets crossed. There's a line where the celebration goes over the top. There's a line where a celebration disrespects the other team. There's a line where a celebration disrespects the game. And I think if we can all agree on that, maybe that's a good starting place for this argument. Where exactly that line is, I'm sure will always be debated. But I think that if within your own team, you stay on the side of the line where you're respecting the game, you're respecting the other team, and you're just celebrating with your teammates and celebrating out of pure emotion as opposed to trying to get your video to go viral, I don't think there are many coaches out there or former players that would condemn that. I think it's when that line gets crossed, or it's clearly a look at me moment, or the emphasis on the team being the main focus. And when the main focus goes to the individual instead of the team, I think is when people start to have issues. Those are at least my thoughts. I'd be happy to hear what you all think and about those celebrations and others, if you can comment below on the video.